but at the same time, it's like you said, with how many people have technology too now, it's almost like it's hard to believe, like, unless they were watching us because they traveled here, somebody would have noticed, like
Yeah.
somebody's gonna want to be the guy to be like, I've seen it first. All right, at least we fucking know, but whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
There
I don't
has
know.
been, and that
It's hard.
guy probably lost his job, probably lost a lot of friends. The sucky part is why this year, though. They chose this year
To say that we
to
knew.
reveal to us because the Pentagon did come out earlier this year. They revealed it. They just nonchalantly during 2020. That's why I think it's so weird that it was this year. During COVID, during George Floyd, during the riots, the looting, they just drop in. Oh, the Pentagon, we have basically found off-world craft that don't belong here. That's
Right.
not from Earth. Why was that not a bigger story?
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
What's going on?
I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's because just their money's getting fucked.
Like no one
Last time
cares
we were
about that,
here-
or
Nah, last time we were here, bro, we were talking about, like, at least just my opinion.
yeah,
We were talking about specifically use God, I don't want to get it wrong, but, like, long story short, if the Pentagon really was doing that, right, like you said, they would have told us earlier. And if you guys are going to do it right now, when, regardless if it's George Floyd, regardless if it's COVID, regardless if it's our economy is breaking because of Trump, right? Any of that shit, people are at a point right now where they're not trusting and they're not spending money, or they don't got money. I think they're doing this just to kind of get people back on trying to do their regular day, because it's like, let's be real. The fuck we gonna do if there's aliens? Nothing.
I think there is already, but we'll talk about that later.
But like I said, though, like,
We're not gonna do nothing.
We can't do. Me and you can't do shit.
Life. So basically, like life can't stop once we find out.
Right.
Because it seems like isn't that the type of news where like things just stop?
Right. And that's what they said, bro. That's what they're saying about COVID. Oh, these numbers are bad, but we can't stop the money. And I thought, hey, we're not gonna. And I told you before, we're not gonna wash the money.
If they weren't so shameful about it, I would believe it, and I understand it too. It's probably the truth, Ricky. But if they weren't like, oh, this, like they try to pretend that it's not what it is,
bro.
Like those people really try to pretend like, oh, but like we need the money. Well, of course you need the money. We need this. How is this thing run?
And that's
just
what I'm
straight
saying.
up say like, hey, we still need you guys to work.
Why don't they
Some
say
of you
how
may
they take
die.
their losses? They say how America is taking our losses for the economy, but what companies are taking losses, and where are you okay taking the losses, right? Because even the place we've both worked, where the fuck have you guys been taking losses? You know what I'm saying?
They don't. Even the pandemic, they didn't
You're
take a loss.
taking a risk by going to work. I'm taking the risk by going to work. And I won't say which.
Yeah.
Even working in a casino, it's like they're gonna find whatever loopholes they want to. Like in case you don't know, it's already a public thing. In case you don't know, we can't have like inside gatherings, right?
I still do. Fuck
right,
the cops.
Right. But the point, that's right.
I mean, it's ignorant, but I don't give a fuck. Though,
right, but like businesses, right? There are specifically casinos that are ran outside, bro.
That's garbage.
Because
does COVID not live outside or what, dude?
But that's the point. You can't be in a building. So let's put you outside in a tent with a heater with like all.
So
this
it's
other
like a
shit
building,
right? So the only way you're not getting past that is if any casino that's not an Indian owned casino, like I think Muckleshoot,
or like Native American.
right?
Yeah, I don't think they get called Indians anymore.
Right.
Sorry, I have to be politically correct. I got a niece and a sister-in-laws who are Native. You know what I mean?
My bad.
I love them. You know what I mean? It's just like usually I'm on the same train.
But
you don't have to
still,
apologize.
Either way, though, they got that shit going on outside.
Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing: it's still fucking gambling. If you play at a table, play poker, bitch, we're shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
6 feet.
It doesn't make sense. There's a lot of stuff about this that doesn't make sense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to stop the money. As in, AKA, even when I watched the election, it's like, and they asked Trump, I was like, what about all these industrial buildings that are giving like people cancer in certain places? You know what he said? He was like, as far as I know, these people are getting paid very well. They've never had jobs,
Straight
but
up,
we're
bro.
giving them jobs. Right. So all that means is
Keep working, though.
don't ask us about that. Okay, we're paying them while
They're
they
paid
die.
well, bro.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
they're dying, but their pockets are green. It's okay.
The only one that never really made sense to me was restaurants. 'Cause
Right.
Then you take off your mask as soon as you sit down.
And eat,
A lot of stuff about this doesn't make sense.
bro.
We see, like, okay, they say, hey, aliens are coming or aliens are in the sky. This is what probably most of us should do. God damn. Okay, I gotta go to work. Oh, there's aliens? Yeah, my rent has to be paid. Oh, they exist? And I gotta buy beer. So, you know, like, that's what we should think of it as.
Bro, and
The world shouldn't stop. Bro, like, I think, like, what? There's probably, like, 60% of people who think that the aliens are real. So why does the world have to stop?
60 to 40. But even still, like, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
What is my tax dollars? You getting paid to defend the planet doesn't mean shit. Why? Because we all gotta live here, bitch.
I think we're like
like your-
shrimps compared to them.
Bro, that's
so
like what you
what
said.
am I gonna do? I'm a shrimp.
That's like you saying, oh, like you said about parents. Hey, if I don't pay the bills, we're gonna be homeless. Yeah, you too. So it doesn't fucking matter whether I did my homework. We need to have
8-year-old
roof.
Timmy's out there slinging dope on the corner. We're just gonna be homeless if I don't do this. Like,
Right, like, get the fuck out of yeah, man. So
you
it's
wanna buy
like,
some crack, Timmy?
them telling us that, bro, you know what it, bro, they want people just to go to work and be worried about bullshit, in my opinion. Because it's like, I think they're here already. I'm with you on that. But
I think
it's
they're
like,
here definitely.
telling
and
us did nothing.
Why? And 2020 is just the perfect year. If we're gonna look back on this, during COVID, the riots, the police brutality stuff that all happened at once, and all these people are dying, and we can get snubbed by the Grammys. Why did this year we choose? I had to throw that in there. Love you, Weekend, but why did this year we choose? Like, it is, you know. And if they are, I think they are here.
Mm-hmm.
They probably blend in with other.
Yeah, I seen a couple of fucking aliens at a couple stores.
I think they're already here, and what could explain? That's not a good point. I don't know how about that. Sorry, that's a super unprofessional of me, but I think they've been around a long time, probably before we were humans.
And that, bro, and that's what I'm saying.
I like the Prometheus movie where he cuts his like arm and like the DNA goes into the water.
I gotta go see that movie.
I mean, that makes sense, bro. Like they probably been
that
around.
movie was heavy about the origins of man. Still,
You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys something that should make you super fucking freaked out about zoos, bro. You guys have been to a zoo, right?
Yeah.
I know this guy. I mean,
Yeah,
you know, but we used to be zoo enthusiasts before I became vegan.
My
So
mom
you
used
know
to
what I mean.
take us all the time, every now and then. Well, every now and then.
I mean, I'm not really vegan. I eat Taco Bell sometimes, but the point is, that's not the fucking point. Taco Bell, dude. The point is, when you go to zoos, okay, you're like you're walking to each exhibit, and you're just looking at these poor fucking. They look depressed.
They're fucking caged, bro.
Some of them look like they have drinking problems. They probably just like my cat does that because he's an indoor cat. He'll be at the back door just staring off into the sky. Like, you want to go out there, don't you? But you fucking can't because there's a door right in front of you.
Right.
So when we're at a zoo, we're watching these creatures, right? I think that's what they do to us. This planet is like a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
We're behind the invisible bars of like the atmosphere, and they're looking at us like we're zoo animals, dude.
You almost like, hold on, because in my head I picture like, metaphorically, a fucking fence around the planet, and they're just leaning in with a beer, just like,
God damn, look at them
these-
dumbasses.
look at them dumbass.
They still don't have quantum fusing.
Yeah, like wow,
These motherfuckers, y'all can't get off this goddamn rock.
you're telling me they don't use wormholes yet?
You guys are scared of the sun? The
yeah, and
fuck?
like it's probably like, okay, stopping at Exhibit A, we have Earth. Yeah, this is
Look at them fighting
one of
each
one of the universe's youngest planets.
Right,
And
right. Look at them. They're fighting each other, kids.
yeah,
look at
they use doggy style too. Look at them
Look at
motherfuckers.
Look at them. They're shooting metal pieces at
But
each
it's
other.
like, bro, we're a zoo, and we put our animals in zoos. It's so weird how like I think it rhymes.
Oh my god, you talking about like watching a movie within a movie?
It's like
A cage within
because
a
we're all
cage.
structured, bro. It's almost like, and I've been thinking for a long time that like we're some fucking weird alien kids science experiment.
That's some Matrix shit, bro.
They take right, Justin. It all relates back to what you do on Earth, bro. Tell me I'm wrong. You go home. In California they did that. They sent me home with a box and there was a moth in it, and I had to take care of its cocoon until it hatched. Right, bro. Where's some kid's fucking cocoon?
Some box, right?
He goes to class every day like, oh, he gives his teacher the update on what Earth's doing. Oh, so they still haven't designed wormholes, right, Asin? Well, you get a B this quarter until they can design wormholes, dude.
We're some like retarded kids project because 2020 is an F right now.
That's fact.
You weren't supposed to let them get a pandemic.
You were supposed to let them get COVID yet.
They're not fucking making it. I didn't know
Once-
they need water and shit.
Once Trump became president, we should have known something fucked up. Like that glitch, it was funny at first.
Somebody
right?
dropped the ball.
It was funny. Trump was funny at first,
was.
and then he just started like, I was like, okay, yeah, this isn't funny no more, bro. Something's going on, dude. Like,
I feel like he only became funny to the people who gave up hope. Like, shit's about to end.
like, damn, bro, we got Trump.
Right.
Trump.
Damn, that kind of sucks that they just be watching us through the fence. Like, should we
They
help?
probably
them?
do.
Nah, fuck them.
A lot of people say that like they it doesn't necessarily it doesn't necessarily mean they don't believe in extraterrestrial life, right? Like interdimensional traveling and interdimensional beings. So Justin, think about it this room for a second, okay? There could be aliens watching us right now. We don't know because we can't see the dimension they're in.
Now
Right?
that-
Like it's saying like there's so many things that we don't like our human brains can't comprehend that kind of stuff.
I mean, that's kind of why we don't. What do they say that it's like a real thing? It's something with like electricity, like that shit with that horror movie White Noise. It's just how like they detect whether there's spirits there or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a level of electricity, and there's like, yeah, there's certain I know there's certain like, of course we can't hear the best. Like there's certain frequencies we can't hear.
Yeah.
Because they're like too loud or shit, there has to be like certain things we can't see.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why like
I'm getting chills.
even whether we're thinking about ghosts or anything like that and shit, it's like I feel like there's a reason why there's places like New Orleans is voodoos and hoodoo shops or people who still like, you know
I
what I'm saying,
believe that
do,
they
like
can see that shit.
psychic places. Bro, there's a reason why people like or even the government don't come in and be like, "Yep, we're taxing this shit," because I don't think you can fully understand that shit without getting into it.
I'm not trying to. And
don't
no
wanna
offense to him, because I love the show. I'm not taxing. What's his name, to son? From American Horror Story,
Nah, fuck that.
Papa Ligma.
Nah, fuck
I'm not
that.
taxing him.
Nah.
You could take whatever you want, dude.
do
I'm
what
not
you need to
taxing
do.
Papa Ligma, dude.
Don't leave this state though.
I don't even know if it's Papa Ligma. If you're watching Papa Ligma, I'm sorry. I'm a white guy. Give me a break. I'm white, dude. Okay, but I'm not taxing Papa Ligma, dude.
But big facts. Nobody wants to fuck with that shit. Certain haunted places, people just don't go. And I think I've said that one time before. It's like, bro, you're not about to just fuck on some, like, and even in every religion and even in science, they like hold like dead stuff and spirits to a different like.
Because you kind of have to. What were you gonna say before we continue?
Yeah, what was you watching?
Like we see things because we have eyes.
Yeah.
We smell things because we have a nose.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably things happening right around us
We don't know.
That we don't have,
we're
so
not
we can't.
physically capable of
And that's the creepiest thing. Maybe aliens aren't extraterrestrial. Maybe they're interdimensional. Maybe that's
Like
how they
ghosts?
can travel like 13 billion years away. Remember the folding paper theory?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
you know, you go through a wormhole and instantly you can be here.
It's because you,
Boom.
You just you get rid
They've
of
even
the-
said that there's wormholes all around us, but they're so small we can't see them. The scientists have literally said that. What if aliens have found a way to harness that wormhole, make it bigger? Like, you know, in the Sonic movie, Sonic's mom, well, not Sonic's mom, Sonic's caretaker throws the ring and like,
yeah.
it's almost like you just some
Dr.
they've
Strange.
harnessed it. Yeah.
Doctor Strange shit.
So maybe the question of will we see aliens contact us in our lifetime? I think we will, but I think me and you will probably be pretty old.
You know what's crazy though when you think about it, like they've like all forms of things focus on that. Like even when you think about even like Disney, Monsters Inc. did that. Any random door went to any place in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, bro, even between like dreams, between black holes and shit like that. That's why I'd be like, that part is probably the scariest thought ever. That like, if aliens are here, like you guys ever seen that? It's fucking horrible, but it was like the original Final Fantasy movie. The aliens they met were all energy, just killing folks. They were going through walls, metal, nothing could shoot them. And I was just like, that would fucking be horrible.
And
Like if aliens
can
are
you
like
imagine
fucking
that?
air or move like a fart,
They probably, bro.
what are you gonna do?
There's so many things that like movies just kind of have a hard time explaining.
Yeah.
For instance, if you're a civilization from like let's say 13 billion years away from me, right? You probably come from a planet with different elements. There's probably not salt on your planet. What if their planet has different elements that we can't even understand?
Yeah.
There's probably different ways of traveling that we can't understand because our
Right.
planet doesn't have
It's-
every element ever.
Exactly.
There's probably like there's probably diseases on their planet that are like common, like okay, no one dies.
War of the Worlds.
But you bring that disease here, you're wiping out everything.
That's what'd be
Like-
crazy too. What if it was vice versa? Like that War of the Worlds shit. I always thought about that. Like, what if because we were just so unadvanced, they were like, no, that shit would kill us.
There's
They still wipe their ass with regular fucking wood paper.
Yeah, what were you saying to say?
things like that now. Like we have an island on Earth. It's like near.
It's near the North Indian Ocean, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
like,
is it?
They're so uncivilized that that's why we're not allowed to contact them.
You never heard about that, Ricky?
Contact them, then we can
They're
wipe
called the
That
ant. Will you Google it real quick, Dustin, so I don't fuck up the name? But
Is
it's
it
like
is it
the
like illegal to contact them?
Yeah,
the
like, government-
Sentinelese Islands or something like that. Yeah.
They made it illegal to contact them because like they're so uncivilized. They're like thousands of years.
They said 10,000.
Yeah, that if we were to contact them, like we don't know if we would even kill them just by touching them.
There was a conqueror back in the day that went there and like raped hella people and spread a disease. I think it was malaria. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was like a disease that almost wiped that island out. So then I think the next one was when that white Christian guy went, like in what was it, like a decade ago or something like that. He like this white like evangelist.
Killed them.
Yeah, they killed him. He had visited the island before. They were cool the first
No,
time. The second time he comes
heard
out, they
that.
kill him.
He tried to come back and like help
Yeah.
them and leave people the fuck alone.
I don't want to hear about God either sometimes, bro.
Fix
You
it,
think
right.
these guys do?
Fix your own shit. Who the fuck comes over there with Bibles not food?
What if we're Justin and it? Oh, remember, guys?
Think about it, bro. If I came to your house, talk about you not gonna let me come in your house and read this book? No, bitch. But if
Bro.
I came in here offering you some Thanksgiving turkey,
I'm taking that shit. Huh? Oh, last year. Oh, damn, that was last year, bro. I've told you guys earlier in this episode that everything that I'm talking about relates back to Earth. The zoo, right? Us in the zoo thing relates back to stuff we do on Earth. The other thing, this does too.
Yeah.
What if Earth is like the North Sentinelese Island, and we're surrounded by hella things that are just like, oh, you can't go there.
yeah, man.
It's illegal to travel there right now because they're so underdeveloped. We don't want you spreading a
not-
disease they can't cure and all that shit.
We're not about to have you go over there. They do something stupid to you, and now they're spreading. And when you think about that, that's kind of what we do. Yeah, that's kind of even with COVID. You might have COVID. Keep your ass at home,
Imagine taking COVID there. They probably wiped that whole island out.
right? Or
You
they
know?
probably. It'd be funny if they was eating shit that was like COVID cures and shit like that, and it's like, you guys dying from this? Nah, y'all stay there. Y'all probably got some other dumb shit. But I'm like, imagine that if they're really that good watching us, like you guys watching us beat the fuck off and bite my ass and just do random shit, lie on the phone.
He's like, oh,
and-
we should do that for them. Yeah, you can come jack me off all you want, alien. Yeah, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? Like you would never, you would leave somebody like that alone. So I'm like, damn, that would suck. Cause they be judging us all on a general spec. Nah, they're not ready. They have heart attacks. Fuck them.
What would you? That was just garbage, bro. So going back to the Pentagon thing, they found craft that aren't from this world, right? So that alone, so they have craft. So the Pentagon has UFOs. You know why I also don't think they don't tell us? They're afraid of other countries trying to weaponize that shit, dude. Wouldn't
We
you
know
be
that,
scared
though.
of like Russia or China getting hold of a UFO?
I'm afraid of any of
I
us
don't-
having that
I
shit.
think though that if we have stuff like that, then maybe other
They do
countries as
too.
well, they're just being quiet about it.
Yeah, it's probably just how it is, man. It's a money thing. America can't, in my opinion, from what I think, they're not going to do too much without us knowing about it or another country knowing about it. Because if everybody's not free for us, then other countries are looking at America like, oh, what they doing? Oh, fuck them. If what they say is true,
They probably agree.
they got some too.
Which makes me believe that Bob Lazar's story on Joe Rogan's show, where he was saying that they told him that a lot of that was found from an archaeological dig. So they've been around for a while. Whether that ship was left there deliberately for us to find, or they crashed it. Can you imagine traveling 13 billion light years away just to crash on Earth? What? You crashed here? Who was driving that thing?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I think at most we might have something that was like you said, the dumb alien.
That
we
we
caught
think of
the alien that was traveling planet to planet. Nah, y'all caught the dumb one. Nah, y'all caught somebody's pet.
No, yeah, for sure. And we think of aliens as so far advanced from us that there shouldn't be, like, if you're able to travel interdimensionally or you're able to travel like that far, there shouldn't be dumb alien, right? There shouldn't be dumb aliens if you're able, like, but maybe there are.
We caught. Oh my
Maybe
god.
we're at a part of the galaxy where like that type of travel is super hard for us, but where they're from, they could still be dumbasses in interdimensional travel.
Could you imagine if we captured the dumb alien and then based our technology off of him, only to get there and be like,
Like,
it's our
damn,
fucking,
bro.
it's our fucking pet, bro.
Oh, you learned from the fourth ranked guy.
You guys listen to Roger? He's fucking.
Right.
Roger's a loser, bro.
we had this dude locked up. What the fuck?
Oh, thanks for returning him. Now you guys can't go either. Now you're an accomplice to a
Bruh.
crime. You guys are
Bruh.
fucked.
Yeah,
Bro, as
yeah.
long as there's sushi and pussy on whatever planet I go to, I'm good.
That's why I leave
I'm
it
eating
alone,
both.
man. I leave it alone because at the end of the day, look at all the shit that's like. I'll put it to you like this: there was at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was like, "Wow, people can just eat the fruit off the trees and have sex all day and drink this fresh water out the
Let's make them work 9 hours a day.
Yeah, let's fuck this up. It's not enough. I'm not happy.
I'm not happy. What should we do?
Somebody
Yeah.
actually fucked that up. That's why I'm like, let's just focus on us. I'm sure they're thinking like,
He's like, sir,
their planet works and they're fucking it up. Nah, we're
yeah,
not
we
bringing it.
are. He's like, sir, should we tell them that they should work 9 hours a day? He's like, no, I'm cool with what we do now. I mean, we don't really do anything. It's actually kind of cool. No, we should make them work and pay
Right.
taxes and it's
All
like,
this extra shit. Somebody was like, nah, this is not enough. I'm gonna fuck up.
we're gonna beat the work
Nah,
up.
somebody was really like, we should all be able to do what we want. And somebody was like, nah.
Fuck that shit.
Right. I want people to listen. So it's
Before
like,
we end the episode, guys, thanks for tuning in. Tune in. Yeah, thanks for coming over, bro. I'm gonna have you over more often.
you need to
Love
make
the
that
energy,
a word, bro.
Tune?
Tune in.
Tuning in?
It's like tuning into the channel.
I made Drewmungus. What's the fucking word I made up just in? Not Drewmungus, but
Drewmungus?
Jewmungus.
Drew Mungus.
Or I think in the episode I said Jewmungus. I don't even know why I said that. Excuse me for my habit. I'm just gonna start telling people I'm slow. Maybe
Hey,
they'll.
fuck it.
Yeah.
But tuning in is hey man, it's to the channel, right? They gotta subscribe to the channel. You gotta tune in. You're tuning.
Yeah, and until next time, guys.
Hey, stay clean.